welcome to your workout. This is going to be a slim and trim workout, so we're just going to work on toning our bodies and sculpting those areas that might be a problem. We're going to work our legs, a little bit with our arms and upper body and chest, and we will also work the core, of course. So I'll see you in just a second. No equipment is needed, just your body. We'll see you soon. Go ahead and get started. We're going to warm ourselves up just a little bit. It's always good to do some sort of warm up. So these are just little Skandasana stretches to loosen the body up, and we'll just have some fun with it. All right, come into a standing still position in this wide leg squat, and let's go from left to right knee with the elbow. So you are tapping down. You don't have to go super slow or fast. Just reach, toning these obliques. $19 and $20. Then we're gonna pretend like we have a kettlebell and we're gonna drop down and lift up. So push and raise, down and up. You can have a prop in your hands if you want to. $18, $19, and $20. Whew. That's good for a little bit of the quad burning. Let's do some leg lifting out to the sides. So we're working in the hips a little bit. The first one, we're just gonna glide and slide the foot over the mat. If you have those Pilates or yoga socks, that is helpful. We're just putting a little bit of pressure or the weight into the right leg. Now we're really gonna get into these leg sliders by squatting a little bit lower. I'm just using my arms. Get that waving motion. And then we're really gonna hinge, coming lower with the upper body, and this leg is gonna lift up. So let me slide, make sure you have plenty of room out to the side, just picking up that leg. And 9 and 10. It's not as easy as it looks. So give it a shot. First one, we're just doing our leg slider. Just kind of like you're sweeping the floor with your foot, a little bit of weight in that leg. Then we're gonna do the arm motion. Slide a little bit lower. And then we're gonna hinge from the waist or the hips and lift that leg. And 9 and 10. All right, we're gonna go into our Utkatasana, chair squatting. So my knees are just a little bit apart, and just gonna drop down and push up. Whatever motion you wanna do with your arms, pushing back. And 19 and 20. All right, carefully come up. We're gonna do some step back, deep lunges, and then we will twist at, from a stable position with the lunge. So for now, we're doing an alternating step back with the right, step back with the left, back and back. Your knee can touch the ground or hover. Okay, now you're holding still, pulsing into it. And then take your arms out wide, extend both arms, one is in the front and one is in the back, and pulse it down. Nine, 10, step forward. Now step back with the opposite leg, pulse it. Extend, first extend the arms, then take the other one behind you and drop it down. 9 and 10. Stepping forward, let's do some back leg lifting. So this is a hamstring stretch combined with the leg lifts. So you can extend your, widen your stance if you want. Very little pressure on the fingertips. Maybe hang here for just a second. And ragdoll it. And then bring the foot maybe to the center so you can get that leg extension. First, let's do the kicks. Back kicks. And then let's do the lifting. Nine and 10. Switch the legs, knee to chest. Then the kicks. Nine and 10. Set it down, get into a wider stance and drop the head between the shoulders. This is your hamstring stretch, number 1. And you are pushing back into your heels. So it's a little bit like a downward facing dog. We're catching our breath. Bring the feet in a little bit closer together. We're going to do pike, the pike up. So the heels, well, they're a little bit separated. And you're going to lift up and lower like a calf raise. Your hands can be flat on the mat or your fists can be to the ground. So the tailbone is coming up to the sky. This is a good calf raise and warm up stretch exercise. Now bring your left foot over the right, so then you feel a really deep stretch in that right leg, and then we're going to lift a single leg up. Really push that hip and the tailbone up to the ceiling. And set it down, switch the legs, lifting up. And then come down to the mat. Take a quick break. We're going to do some side leg exercises, and then we will do a couple of plank style exercises, and then we will be done. So come down and roll over onto the meaty part of your hip. The legs are lifted off the mat, both legs, and we're going to lift them together. Little pulses here. 9 and 10. Let's scissor kick the legs. So you're just opening, closing the legs. 9 and 10. Keep going for 10 more. 18, 19, 20. And then hold the legs here for 10 seconds. All right, now we're gonna put the legs down, take the top leg and make circles with it. 9 and 10, and then reverse it. 9 and 10. Set that foot in front, push on that knee, and then just lower and lift the bottom leg. Now you can flex or point your foot. And 9 and 10. Go ahead and take the top leg back to where it was, and let's do a side kick. 8, 9, and 10. And on number 10, set that knee to the floor and let's do a spine twist. So reach to the opposite side. If your knee is facing the right, your left knee is facing the right, roll your upper body over to the left to get a nice twist in your spine. All right, and carefully come up onto your forearm. So we're in a side forearm plank. You can either put your hand or your forearm to the floor, and let's lift up this side leg for 20. 19, 20. And then set it down, take the top arm, and we're gonna thread the needle. So either extend both legs and thread, or put a knee to the floor. Slow motion kind of twist here. We're targeting the obliques. Do about 10 of these. All right, arm is up, let's hip dip it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swing the legs around, let's do the same thing on the other side. Come down to your forearm or your elbow or your hand to the mat. Roll over onto that hip and let's lift these legs together. All right, and then split the legs for scissor kicking. Keep going for 10 more. And then hold the legs for 10 seconds. Don't forget your mindful breathing. All right, and then set the legs down. Let's lower, actually let's just do the circles here. So you're gonna go backwards or forwards for 10, and then reverse it. Set it down, we're gonna do our side kick. Here we go. Extend that leg out. And 9, 10, and then set that knee down for your spine twist. So hold the top leg and roll the top shoulder to the opposite side. So you get your spine twist. Couple of seconds, then push yourselves up onto the forearm of your side body. One knee is to the ground and the side leg is going to lower and lift. Maybe about 20 of these. And set that leg down. Extend the other leg if you want, or keep the knee to the floor. And we're gonna do our thread the needle. And one more. Now hip dips. And then come down onto all fours. We're gonna go into some low plank and high plank exercises. Your knees on the floor is your modification. So if you're doing any of these, if the knees are to the floor, just make sure your booty's not up, that you come down with your hips. So let's go ahead and hold the side plank for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna do some step outs. Mindful breathing here. In and out. Now let's do our step outs. Right and left. Right and left. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees to the floor. Let's go into a high plank and then a bear stance. After that, so hold your high plank. I have my fist to the floor so I don't hurt my wrist. Pull the abs into the center and tighten the glutes. Pull those glutes in. Everything is coming to the center body. Hold for 10 more seconds. Now let's do leg pull, front support, kicking one leg at a time. 9 and 10. Set the knees down. Woo, catch your breath real quick. And we're gonna go into our bear claw, our bear stance, not bear claw. So you're gonna lift your knees off the floor and hover for 30 seconds, and then we'll do some knee taps. Here we go, holding the bear stance. Breathing into it. And then let's tap it out. So tap the knees and lift them up for 20. $18, $19, $20. Ooh, set it down for just a second. And then we're gonna do a swinging leg from that plank position. So your knees are gonna be hovering, or you can rest one knee on the floor. So your hands are coming back to the mat or your fist. You're gonna pick your knees up off the floor and swing the right leg back. You can see my left leg is hovering and my right leg is kicking back. Put that knee on the floor if you need to. Go for 20. We have 10 more. And 2 and 1. Stay here. Let's do the other leg while we're here. Work that quad. $19, $20. Set it down. Woo. And we're almost done here. Wrapping it up. Just catching our breath real quick. Catch your breath. And we'll go into our final moves here. We're going to do some teasers. So just come to your bottom. Pick your legs up. Hold. You can extend the legs and touch. So press the knees together. So we're lifting the legs up and tapping them to the floor. Double leg extension here. And then go into boat to canoe. So you're opening and closing. You can use the arms too. Open and close the arms. You have a belly that's scooped like a bowl. And 19 and 20. Bring the legs in for just a little break, and let's do 30 of these Russian twists. So put your hands together, upper body is twisting, lower body is holding still. $29 and $30. that's going to be it for today's workout. Of course, if you want to see more content, I'm doing the long and short videos. I've got plenty of stuff out there. Or if you have any special requests for the fitness, just let me know, and we'll catch up soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.